Hi, it's Steph from Papery Factory, and I am here with a super fun video for you guys. So I have the 2018 Erin Condren, and if you are unfamiliar with the whole new paper deal for Erin Condren, basically in previous planners, people have mentioned Erin Condren's thickness of paper being an issue. So this year for 2018, she was very much aware of, the discussion about paper with her planner, and she came out with this amazing, super thick, like here, listen to it. It's so thick, Mohawk paper, and there have been some pros and cons that I've heard, but I haven't really experienced it because I am a sticker user, and technically the planner hasn't even started yet. So basically with this really thick, handmade, made in America paper, I guess it's a bit more fibrous. Is that a word? I don't even know if that's a word. But it's affecting the way pen and ink is taking to the paper. So I have grabbed literally all the different types of pens that I own because I am a nut job, and I'm gonna do the ultimate pen test for you guys. So if you are wanting to see how the pen and the ink write on the new Erin Condren, stay tuned for this. Otherwise, this would be a really tedious video, but for planner girls, they're probably like, yes, this is exactly what I need to decide to help me figure out what paper to use. So, like I said, I have grabbed every single pen known to planner girls all out there and planner guys, just to do this pen test for you guys. So let's just get into it. This first one that I'm going to start off with is just a standard ballpoint pen. This was in a mystery kit. It's not a pen gem. It's like a rip-off pen gem. And it was, I don't even know what mystery kit it was. So, but this is just a regular ballpoint. And I'm gonna zoom y'all in real close. It's about to get intimate. So again, this is the 2018 ballpoint. This is the 2018 Erin Condren, and we are gonna start this pen test. This is a regular ballpoint pen. Pretty standard. There is, I don't know if there's many planner girls that really use ballpoint pens, to be honest. But no bleed through, so that's great. The next that I'm going to use is a gel pen. This is a pen gem, and this is the refill that I use for my pen gems. I like gel. This is the 0.7. So I'm just gonna write gel uni, I guess. Sure, why not? So here is the gel uni, and then I'll just put pen gems. Excuse my terrible handwriting. Again, pretty standard, looks pretty good. It's super opaque and definitely no bleed through, so that's awesome. That was the whole talk, is with planner girls, it's bleed through and shadowing. Next, I have a Sharpie pen. I don't know many people who use Sharpie pens, to be honest. I guess if you have a lot of kits or stickers that are vinyl, this would be a good one. But yeah, so this is a fine, this one's fine. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a fine tip. So I am just going to write Sharpie pen, and then I will write fine. Again, no bleed through or shadowing. That's like freaking amazing. All right, so there is that. Next, I have my, let's just do all the Sharpies. So here is a Sharpie permanent marker. I expect this one to bleed through because this is like, I mean, Sharpies just tend to bleed through, right? So this is the Sharpie. Oh, look at that. It is like really, the paper is really absorbing the ink. Perm marker. But I mean, who uses this to write in their planner anyways? You usually use these on like vinyl type stickers. So that one definitely bled through, but again, not much considering, like, it's only spots that you see. Like, that's pretty good. Okay, next I have the, let's see, this is the Pilot Ultra Fine Point Permanent Type, and this was also in a mystery kit that I received, so I will just write Pilot. Oh, this one kind of absorbs it too, just like the Sharpie. It looks really like thick. And this one is the Ultra, whoops, Fine. Yeah, that is really thick. And oh, that one bled a lot more. That could probably just be because I misspelled ultra because I'm an idiot. So there's that. And then I grabbed just like a, I mean, this is just like one of those cheap Kauai pens that you can get off Amazon. This is the brand right here. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's Japanese just because look at this. It's so cute. And it's just a like needle point type gel. So I will just write Kauai. I actually love these pens. They're really inky and like opaque. Kauai gel pen. So that is a lot neater. I love that. It's so cute. Okay, there was definitely no bleeding from that. Let's do my favorite, which is the Papermate Ink Joy Gel 0.7. Y'all know that I loathe the 0.5. I don't even have them anymore. I gave them all to Susan. But let's go ahead and try this. And this Papermate Ink Joy 0.7. So this is pretty much like in between the gel pens and the Sharpie, as far as like it absorbing the ink and kind of spreading it out a bit. And then back here, even the gel, Ink Joy gel doesn't bleed through, which is quite impressive. Like, definitely would have left shadowing in the 2017 planner, but like none at all on this paper. And it kind of absorbs the ink and like spreads it out just a tad. It's not as crisp looking, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Next, I have this Debill 0.88. These are kind of equivalent to the Staedtler pens. I actually don't have any of the Staedtler. I don't know how to pronounce that. I gave them all to my sister because I don't like how they write, and I feel like this Debill is its equivalent. And for some reason, the tip of this pen for me just is easier for me to handle. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like how I grip or how I angle my pen. So yeah, this is basically the equivalent of a Staedtler. That was a really weird S. And for some reason, this one is not as opaque. I don't know if it's the way that the ink is being absorbed, because usually these pens are very, like the ink is very opaque. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's just this black one because I use it a lot. I have one more. So let's try it again. This one is like a mint green color. It feels weird on the paper, to be honest. I don't know if it's like, it feels like it's gliding over the top and not really, I don't know. I think it's the way the tip is on the paper. It feels weird. But there's no shadowing, but it's just, I don't know. It feels weird whenever I write with it. Okay. Next I have the Papermate Flare. These are sort of like a marker type pen. The tip is like a bit thicker. So, yeah, it's gonna probably be really inky. I like the way these write. There's a lot of friction when you're writing, and it's super opaque, but it doesn't, the ink doesn't spread as much as like the Sharpie and the Pilot. So it's really crisp looking compared to like the Sharpie and the Pilot Ultrafine, but you still have that like thickness to it, like a marker. And no bleed through or shadowing on this one either. So that's really nice. I have a random gel pen. I don't know. Just to kind of show you, I mean, this is like an odd color. So another thing with like the Mohawk paper, it's not going to be stark white compared to, I don't know, other papers that you may come across. So I kind of wanted to grab a different colored pen just to show you that. So I will just write orange neon gel pen. But even though, you know, it's not stark white, it is still very vibrant, and obviously no bleed through from that. And then last we have the Erin Condren dual point marker. So I will just write Erin Condren, and this is the fine. And then I will write in the medium. This is like a marker, like look how thick that is. So this is the medium point. Okay. Obviously that one is not going to have any bleed through as either. So that was the ultimate Mohawk paper pen test. I definitely think that out of all of these, I am going to stick to the like Kauai gel type pens, and then the Papermate Ink Joy obviously is still going to be my favorite. And I think I'm going to probably try out the Papermate Flare because I love how thick and opaque that is. And again, the ink doesn't like spread out and get absorbed as much as like say the Sharpie. So I don't know, I think I might be trying that out whenever I'm like writing on my actual planner. Again, the paper is super thick. The only ones that had any bleed through were the Sharpie permanent marker and the Pilot ultrafine marker. But again, those pens are, I think, made more so for writing on like a vinyl type sticker, the ones that are like really thick, sort of like Chrissy and Designs or Sweet Kauai Design or GP Sticker Studio. So you know, obviously with those there's not going to be any bleed through because you're writing on a sticker and not the actual paper. But yeah, that was pretty much, I mean, all the pens that I had lying around. Hopefully this is helpful whenever you're deciding what pen to use once you start using your Erin Condren 2018 planner. Go ahead and let me know down below in the comments which pen you think you're going to be leaning towards, or if you're like, girlfriend, I use stickers, so this pen test doesn't even matter to me. But yeah, just let me know down below. I'd love to hear what you think. And until next time, thanks for watching.